in my bathing ape straight out the gate. No time for conversate, can you relate? Hard work and motivate, there's no debate. Nipsey Hussle the great.
Welcome back, first and foremost, to Who Cares What We Think. You know, this is like episode 3, ain't 4? I don't know, man. We just rolling now, man.
Episode 3. So today,
yeah,
the first question we starting off with is: we went over social media, how it affects relationships.
Yeah.
Now we diving a little bit deeper. You in a relationship. You got past the whole. I went on your social media. I went down here. We went through your exes. We got past that. We through that now. Now, do I give you the password to my social media platforms? Do you have a password to my cell phone? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have full access? As
you
I like
asking
to call
me?
It. Yeah, are you giving full access?
Absolutely.
What
at this point in my relationship, ain't no reason not to.
As a married man, of course, I feel like that's a different threshold. But
I feel like ain't no sharing until then.
Okay, that was my follow-up. What point do you cross the threshold of, all right, yeah, you can go ahead, log into my email real quick.
Man, I'm gonna go with the flow type dude, but I really don't think you should do it until at least after you married, bro. Like, why am I gonna give somebody access to something? Then possibility we don't end up together, and then temptation strikes that person, and now they're going through my stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Or emailing people or taking money. It depends on what they got access to.
Oh, you know it, and you know they'll do it.
So I feel like you gotta flow until you reach that point in a relationship after you married. You flow until you reach that point in a relationship where both of y'all are like, you know what are we doing? Why are we not? Why don't I have your password? Why don't you have mine? What if something happens? Then how do I know where you at? Where were you at? I can find out everything if y'all have your passwords. I can't find out nothing if I don't.
That's true. I think, and I agree with you. I feel like that should be reserved for when you get married, because I like you feel like that is a lot of work, and it's a lot of power, and if the relationship go left, it could get nasty. You know what I mean? It could. We talking finances. They could. You know what I mean? If you got access to that, in anything, social media.
I've seen it happen to the best.
Yeah, people get to logging in and start posting stuff about you. I done seen it on back in the Facebook days where people was breaking up and they had a shared Facebook with with their significant other, and the other person get up there and start posting, nude pictures of them, or you know what I mean? They start getting into a lot of the details of the relationship that other people really shouldn't even know about.
I don't see how two adults get into an adult situation and then feel like they have to act childish and air out anything. Whatever happened between two adults happened between two adults, unless something was forced. Other than that, why does anybody need to know your business? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but that's the beginning of the whole, like, to me, that kind of began the cancel culture, because it was like, I'm gonna put you up here, I'm gonna air you out, so everybody know you the reason that we not together. You did all this messed up stuff to me, and then people can be upset at you, and people can, you know what I mean, go and you look like a fool. I truly believe that was like the beginning, because otherwise it's no reason. Back in the day, before social media, it was like word of mouth, and it had to be, for it to get from one side of town to the other, like, you had to really be out here slum dogging it up.
The cancel culture, though, I think that's just, I don't understand it. For me, like, what are you getting out of it? Like, what do you get out of saying something that someone didn't know about someone in public? except making yourself look bad because
Well, that's exactly what it
you
is.
look bad by doing that. Like,
That's true. That's true. It's not a win-win for either
nah,
person, but I think it's just the access of having the first thing to voice your opinion on be social media just makes it so easy to get out there and say something crazy about the other person. But again, if y'all share emails or email passwords and anything, like it can get real nasty and you could do some damage to people.
mm, yeah, you can. That's why you gotta make sure there's two adults in the situation. Not, I don't get it, man. I guess they see a lot of. I think people see a lot of celebrities and people they admire airing out their business on social media or different platforms, and they feel like if they can do it and they have so much notoriety and so much money, who am I not to do it with what I have and what I
That's
have
true.
gained or who I think I am? To me, both ends of the aspect, they both look stupid to me. I don't like it. Like, I don't get it.
It's definitely corny. And
It's even cornier if it's a guy. Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah. You
If it's
can't
a
be a
dude airing
yeah.
out a chick, to me, boys,
You can't
stop.
do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Who
To me,
raised you?
yeah, you kind of look like a punk if you do something like that. Because I feel like a man code is you never supposed to expose a woman's
You're
secrets.
not supposed to, in man code, you're not supposed to expose pretty much too much nothing.
And that's facts. That's facts. But especially any type of relationship you in with a woman, if we not together, I'm not about to go out and tell everybody your dirty secrets. We just ain't work.
Nah,
We just ain't. And even if I don't like you, I may really dislike you, but that's just not my place.
I feel you. Not mine either.
The next man that come along and find out about it, if you decide to open up about it, but if I'm not really tied to you and I truly don't have no feelings to you, then I shouldn't really care that much anyway.
At all.
That be the breaking point. People break up relationships and still be upset, and that's what they do. They go to social media to get that emotion.
Get a counselor. That's all I can
Hey,
tell
you
you.
get virtual one now. Get you
Hey
a
man.
virtual counselor.
Mental
You ain't
health
even
is,
gotta leave the
hey,
house.
and don't get me wrong, I understand mental health is something that most people can't control. I get it. I got PTSD. So
We
I
all do.
understand the thing that's something you can't control. But at the same time, they have avenues of dealing with certain things, issues like that. Just, what I mean, it's outreach programs, certain things you could reach for to make sure that you're okay, besides telling somebody business
On
out on
social
social
media.
media and making you look like an idiot.
Yeah, stop doing that. Please stop airing. And it's uncomfortable for us, especially if you have been around this couple and you kind of built a relationship with both people where you're like, all right, I'm cool with the husband or the wife or the boyfriend or the girlfriend. I'm cool with both people now. And they get up there and they going back and forth. It puts you in a real tight position as a friend. Cause one, you don't want to know this, and two, you trying to stay neutral and everything, but it could, you know what I mean? That's just,
Some dirty laundry get
yeah,
aired
you don't
out
want to
when they
see
be
it.
mad.
You don't want to see that. At the end of the day, I don't want to see it. I'm staying out this.
I feel bad when it's being aired out, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't laughing on the
That's
inside.
true. It's
It's
comedic.
sad, but it's still funny. Especially, it depends on what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stuff that you can say that can cross the line.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
you
cool.
say like, oh, he shit himself 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we gonna laugh about that.
I'm gonna be weak.
Oh, we gonna
I'm gonna
laugh
be weak.
about that.
But if you say the man got prostate cancer, I'm gonna be like,
I can't laugh.
I can't
That's a
laugh
serious
about that.
matter.
That's not
Yeah,
funny. You know what I'm saying?
that's a serious matter.
But if he was laughing and he shitted on himself, now that's hilarious.
Then we gonna have to
You
go
need
ahead.
you
And
you
yeah,
might need to go see a doctor.
and I'm gonna
ASAP.
go on this wall with the shit emojis. I might hit him in the text with the shit emojis.
All right. I got another one for you.
What you got?
How do men deal with breakups?
Oof.
How did you deal with your, let's see, let me say, your first breakup, your most significant breakup, and the breakup you ain't give a fuck about.
All right. So I think for any man, I won't speak for every man. I'll just speak on my perspective. But from my perspective, the breakup is the get over it is just to become a habit. I really feel like I go into like that I'm gonna get back mode, but not get back with another female. Like, all right, now you done gave me some time to focus on me, and now I'm about to grind.
So you
Whatever I
pretty
was
much
doing.
you pretty much telling me you be like, I can't wait for him to see me again so I can shit on
That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Whatever I had, if even
him.
if even if I was doing good when we was, I could have been driving a nice car.
You want to be 10 levels above that when
Yeah,
the next time they
I'm
see you.
pulling up. Yeah, next time I'm pulling up with
It's a
armed
good
security.
it's a good feeling. Don't get me wrong. It's a good feeling. I would say for my first breakup, it hit me a little. I wouldn't say hard. I wouldn't say soft. I thought about it from time to time, but it didn't consume me. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
I
age
wasn't.
range were you in?
You said
Like
what?
teen? What age range were you in?
I was in high
Teen?
school. I was
Okay,
in high
so
school.
all right, so
Yeah, it didn't consume me like to the point that I was like, I can't go outside. I ain't eating. I ain't
right.
sleeping. But don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here in front and act like I didn't care. I thought about it from time to time, but I just, you know what I mean, focused on shoot. Now I ain't gotta go do this. I ain't going over here now. So let me just find something else to do. You know what I
It's
mean?
like the
Like
bounce. Yeah,
it
it's like the
won't
bounce
that
back.
much. It was significant because it was the first, but it was not detrimental. Put it that
Yeah.
way.
Well, and that's a good. That's kind of like because that's around. I feel that's around the age I had my first little heartbreak, and I feel like for it's so much going on in your life at that age. You still got school if you playing sports, if you got a family that it becomes a little harder to really focus even on that because it's even hard to even call yourself having a boyfriend or a girlfriend in high school. Cause what you really, you know what I mean? What y'all sitting in class together? Y'all might go see a movie together on Saturday. You know what I'm
I talk to
saying?
my daughter about the stuff now because it's crazy. Because she was like, she'll tell me about someone that she likes or someone that she possibly thinks she's dating. I'm not gonna say she's not, but I'm not gonna say she is because she don't really know what dating is yet. You know
Right.
what I mean? Dating right now for her is like I get to talk to this person on the phone, blah blah
Okay.
blah blah. I tell her all the time, like, yo, to me, love is that feeling you can't be without that person, or you're willing to lose your life for that person. And I was like, are you willing to lose your life for the person that you date? And she was like, I like, then that's not love.
Yeah.
That's lust.
Yeah.
That's you like this person a lot. I ain't saying you don't care about this person. You can, but you're not gonna die for this person.
Right.
I said, not like you would for your father. And she was like, no, yeah, I get it. I was like, so when you start getting that feeling, then we need to talk.
Yeah.
Because
Cause
I need to
then
make
you
sure
know.
that your head is on your shoulders and you're not just letting love guide you and you letting your brain guide you as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a good comparison. That's a great way to let them know. Like when you feel that, come talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know what the how to protect yourself and how to
Mm-hmm.
guide yourself properly into the next level so you can grow something if it's truly what you say it is.
Right.
Cause that's a one thing that I definitely feel like I didn't have coming up as a young man. I didn't really have anybody guiding me and mentoring me on love. Definitely not love. You know, the environment that we come from, being from Detroit and being in the inner city, it's almost like the last thing that you see or hear about is love. You know what I mean? The OGs that I saw was they had a bunch of females that they was talking to. So
By the way, you from Detroit, I'm from Virginia.
right, but
Because people listen to this and they're gonna be like, that nigga ain't from no damn Detroit. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm from Virginia. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, he been from Virginia, but you know that environment is the same in every inner city. You see the dude with the cars, he got girls, not just one, multiples, and you looking at that like, well, that can't be love. So you know, our perception of love is jaded, and we don't really have nobody to say, yeah, that feeling that you get,
Yeah,
that's love, and this is
yeah,
how you handle it.
yeah. Um, how you deal with how did you deal with your most significant breakup?
Definitely on
The
the
one
bounce.
that hit you the most.
I definitely did the bounce back mode, but I had to sit back and reevaluate because the more you invest in something,
Mm-hmm.
I think the more you have to look at what did I truly do to cause the destruction. So I think, when you're young, the relationship is real. It's like
You learn as you
it's
go.
innocent. It's innocent when you're young. You know what I mean? So you don't have to really evaluate much. Somebody can break up with you when you're 17, 18 because you didn't text them. But when you get older and you really start to invest a lot in another person,
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you break up, you gotta evaluate yourself. So that way, if you did have some faults, that you can correct them and move on from. That's to me the only way you grow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I can say in my most significant breakup, I did a lot of self reflection, and it won't all her. Don't get me wrong. I would not sit here and say it was all her. It wasn't all her, but the things that happened during the breakup and after the breakup made it irreconcilable.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Um,
That plays a part.
that plays a major part. Um, how long did it take you? Because for me, I just focused on my career after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's time to get in the gear. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
sitting around
Waiting
waiting on the shoulda,
and
coulda, wouldas. I'm
and
I'm
moping.
I'm grinding. I'm moving
Yeah,
forward. It's
yeah,
just how it gotta be.
yeah. And it don't for me, maybe a couple weeks of really sitting around and thinking, and then it's like, all right, I gotta go because I gotta get my mind off of this. I gotta
Yeah,
move on from this.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm
yeah.
not sleeping. I gotta get to it. So, and again, I'm gonna get back. Call it petty if you want to. But yeah, I'm trying to, and I want you to be with your homegirl. I'm trying to pull up next
Uh,
time I see you. Yeah, I'm trying to be flyer than the last time I saw you. I don't care where you at. We in the
you
same
said
hotel.
son on
You
your
on the first
mama.
floor. I'm on the 50th. I'm going all the way to the top.
So all right, since we talking about petty, how did you deal with your most insignificant breakup?
Ooh, pride. That's tough. That's that's tough.
Mm.
Pride tried to holler at a friend. Like, you know what? This I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can just what type of circle you got.
Yeah,
And I think, yeah,
that's
that was
usually
for
probably
sure.
that's probably every dude.
I was about to say that. That's kind of like that's the forte of every man before he
Yeah,
leave. He like, let me see if
what that friend talking
let
about.
me just real quick. It ain't gonna hurt at this point.
Yeah, because we and her through, so
But
I'm finna
yeah,
see. I'm finna
she
slide.
always
See
was
what she
coming through
talking
with them
about.
pies. Let me see if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Let me
What
see how
about
I
you?
deal with my most insignificant breakup. Uh, boom. All right. I was dating this chick, right? And I'm not gonna mention her name. But we was kicking it and she was staying the night from time to time.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, you can leave a couple of things so you ain't gotta dash out
Oh,
and
you.
dash back.
Oh no.
I was like this is a drawer for you. Like this
Oh, you
drawer
gave
right
her a
here.
drawer?
I was gonna give her a drawer. Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, goddamn.
You're a
I was gonna
gentleman.
give her a draw. Yeah. Just to put her shit. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna give her a draw.
Look, everybody calling because they heard you gave her a drawer.
Nah. Nah, but she took it a step too far, bro. How about my partner called me? I'm at work. He was like, "Hey man, you got a new roommate?" I was like, "Fuck you talking about, bro? I ain't got no roommate." He said, "I'll be there if you ain't got no roommate. I just helped your roommate carry most of her stuff into your crib." I said, whoa. I said, "Carry what stuff?" He said, "Man, I put about 7 boxes in there."
Oh,
I
no,
said, 7 boxes.
That's
I left
because you
work
done
right
gave her a
then.
drawer.
I left work right then and helped her put all 7 of them boxes back in her trunk.
And you make her clean.
Or Riverdoci. I don't
You
know
make
if
her
I'm saying that right, but you got to go. You can't. No.
Did you make her clean out the drawer too?
She didn't even get her stuff in the drawer because she tried to
that-
bring too much stuff for the drawer. She tried to bring enough stuff for a room.
She said he gave me a drawer. I thought maybe I was just gonna bring my dresser. I thought maybe he didn't have enough space. All he could spare was a drawer.
Nah, you ain't get paid to think in that instance.
She done got a moving crew and everything.
Nah,
got your
can't do it.
homeboy over
Can't
there.
do it.
What you got?
Texas bans abortions after 6 weeks. No exceptions for rape victims.
Man,
now, I know that's a touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, no,
I'm of the mindset. Me, just me. I ain't speaking for nobody else. Just me. I'm of the mindset that it's the woman's choice. It's her body. She's the one that's carrying the child. She's the one delivering the baby to a certain extent. Rape victims, I think that's harsh.
I agree.
I think that's harsh. Like,
I agree.
How can you tell someone that's going through all those mental issues of being raped that they gotta have the baby of the person that raped them?
Yeah, I agree. That's a little too traumatic for somebody to have to continue to.
I don't agree with that.
To see that, yeah, and I agree with you. I think, I hopefully, over time as people start to pay attention, now more than ever than they ever did before we had the previous president. I don't think people really paid attention that much to bills and everything, as they did. But now that people are more aware politically, hopefully this will be able to help drive people to either move out of Texas and elect people that's not gonna put these kind of harsh restrictions on, people's rights. So that's all that you can hope for. But it says that a man who told people way back about 10 years ago to invest just a dollar, into Bitcoin because it was gonna be the next crypto, is now a multi-millionaire. And I guess back then he was trying to school people on crypto, and at that time Bitcoin was only $1, and he's like, "Come on, it's only $1. What's the risk of $1?" And people still were reluctant to do it. And now this man has got multiple yachts. Don't ever have to go to work another day in his life off of crypto, man.
Hey, I invest in crypto.
Yeah, hopefully Dogecoin do the same thing. If you're not investing in crypto, then you sleeping. It ain't too late. Yeah. There's a lot of them out there too.
I ain't saying I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the know all be all when it comes to crypto, or act like I am significantly that person, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna invest. I'm not gonna be a fool and not at least put my name in the hat. Like, you ain't even gonna put your name in the hat. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, you can't hit the lotto if you don't buy a ticket.
You know what I'm saying? But everything awesome. All right, my next one is who you got for Rookie of the Year? Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball? Ooh. I know who I got.
Who you got?
I got AE, man. I got Anthony Edwards, really? Man. Yes,
I'm
man.
Surprised by that.
This is why. I got AE. AE played all season.
I knew you was gonna bring up the injury.
He did not get injured.
I
He
knew he
played
was gonna
all
bring up the
season.
injury.
He performed all season to the same way he's performed from the beginning of the season to now. Well, actually, he's grown from the beginning of the season to now. LaMelo, don't get me wrong, LaMelo doesn't get injured.
Baller.
LaMelo Ball, if he doesn't get injured, in my point of view, he has it by a landslide. But if he, because of the injury, it happened, we can't take it away. I got AE. I like AE. He's like one of my favorite players right now.
He is a comedian too.
I just think he's real. I just like real people. He's real. He's just telling you exactly how he feels. I like that.
Yeah, everything with him is definitely candid. But I'm gonna have to go with the Ball. And the reason why I'm going with him is because even with the injuries, is because I feel like the injuries are due to the fact that he is a more important piece to that team than AE. And I'm not trying to downgrade him. I'm just saying that man came into that organization as the great white hope pretty much. And he had a lot on his shoulders at first because he already had a pro career.
He was on the bench at first.
That's true, but as soon as he got into the game, it was over.
I ain't saying he wasn't. I'm not saying.
And his expectations were higher because they were already. He'd been playing overseas with other pros. He was the MVP over in that league, and he went to the championship in that league. So when you do stuff like that, and when you have that success at that level, it makes it harder for you. Just like if a kid come out of college and they win a NCAA championship, but right before they graduate, they come into the league, you expect them to be a higher caliber player.
I'm with you on the analytics. I got you, but I'm just saying, AE, he is a freak of nature athletically. Did you see some of the things that this boy has done?
Some of those dunks is just
Don't
ridiculous.
get me wrong, Melo is on point with the passing.
Smooth.
He's smooth with it. Yeah, I like him. I like him. I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying I don't like him. But if I gotta pick between, if I got a team and I'm starting my team, and they tell me I got one of them two to pick from, I'm picking AE.
I feel like they'll be going head to head for years to come because they both definitely alpha males of both of their squads. And it's gonna be insane.
Yes, insane
once because AE they just not kind of realizing like, oh, hold on, this boy the truth, because he was doing it when he was in college, but that team that he played on in college also was stacked with talent. So I think now it's like, oh wait, okay, we wasn't lying when we said this boy a beast.
Yeah. Well, that wraps up this episode for who cares what we think. You know what I'm saying? So hit us up next week when we discuss our next two topics, and they will be: is closure needed for a breakup? Can trust be regained?
Ooh.
Check us out.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Hit the bell, mother. You know what I'm saying?
Go hard, there's no debate. Wagyu my steaks, my fish straight out the lake. Drip down my bae, then eat it like she was cake. She knows the vibes, I smoke, then I get paid.